31 days. We're almost at a month. 31 days till Atomic Triathlon. It is Long Run Wednesday. And we're in the peak phase of my training plan. So we were in the building phase, now we're in the peak phase. So the workouts are as long and as hard as they're gonna get up until race week or taper. So today we have a 1 hour and 58-minute workout. Estimated distance just under 15 miles. The workout is 10 minutes of warm-up, 45 minutes at 8-minute per mile pace, 8 minutes at 7-minute pace, 45 more minutes at 8-minute per mile pace, and then I believe it was a 10-minute cool down. We should have a nice like little half marathon split today. Probably even pretty close to a PR. I don't know if you can see, but we're rocking the Noosa Tri 16s. It's not an expensive shoe. It's not a perfect shoe, but it's one of my favorites. All right, we're in our first interval of 45 minutes at an 8-minute per mile pace. I've been ultra focused on some short form content, and I've been trying to make really good short form content of my workouts. So I've completely like ghosted YouTube. When I started recording, I was putting everything on YouTube, and then I wanted to try to do some short form, and I tried doing both, and I started just putting out whatever type of content, and I didn't feel like it was good. I didn't feel like I put much time into it because I was just trying to get it out on a bunch of platforms. But now I'm like just ultra focused on my short form content. We'll definitely get some more content back on YouTube. We're 31 days out, so there's definitely gonna be some bigger videos that need to go on YouTube. I mean, especially the day before the race, there's gonna be some good stuff. So I talked about this the other day in a video, but I'm running today again, no headphones. I mentioned that it was, you know, how I started running, which most people do. You don't always have headphones, but I mean, there's something about it. I mean, it could even be like a, kind of like a little secret. Being able to be in tune with your surroundings, kind of what's going on with how you're running, even little things like how your feet hit the ground. You know, you can hear differences. I know you can feel your heartbeat. I know you probably have a heart rate monitor or a watch on to tell you, but you know, being really in tune with that stuff is what I get without headphones. Sometimes when I'm listening to music, the music can affect my workout. It can affect my heart rate. So, and those are things that I want to be fully in control of. And sometimes when you run with headphones in, you can either get laser focused or you can get really distracted. I mean, we all have been there when a good song comes on, one of your hype songs, and your feet start going a little bit faster, your heart rate starts going a little bit faster. Well, on race day, that may not necessarily be what you want or what you need, especially if it's at the beginning of a race and you have many more miles to get through. We're 5 miles in, 41 minutes, 50 seconds. All right, we just stepped into the middle interval. That's 8 minutes at a 7-minute per mile pace. We're through the 8-minute interval, 7:19 pace. Okay, we're on the second 45-minute interval at an 8-minute per mile pace. So some people have asked me kind of about my goals, and like specifically time goals on my 70.3 coming up. And it's a little bit more difficult to answer than you think. Yes, I have goals, but I picked a challenging course, especially the bike portion. We're gonna traverse over 4,000 feet in elevation change. And that's not something that I will ever have done up until that very day. I do have some timed goals. I mean, so real quick, let me just say right here, I've got my Ironman Chattanooga hat on, and that is my best times. So I want to beat those times, obviously, but the cycling will be a challenge. So for the run, or I'm sorry, for the swim, I want to go sub 40. So somewhere in the 30 to 39 minute range, probably right around 35 to 38. That's where my training is telling me that I can be, and that also beats the 40 minutes that I did in Chattanooga. My cycling time in Chattanooga was 3 hours 27 minutes, and we went over about 2,500 feet in elevation. So I know I'm a stronger cycler now, or cyclist, but we're adding another 1,500 to 1,700 feet in elevation. So I kind of want to maintain. So kind of hold that 327 over the 4,000 feet in elevation. Yes, am I gonna go to beat that? For sure, but the goal is to maintain. And then the run, in Chattanooga, I hit a 209, which is obviously not my best. We want sub 2. 10 miles in, hour and 20 minutes on the nose. So sub 2 on the half marathon. And then transition, we just want to be efficient. We don't need to be super fast. We just need to be efficient. So I'm thinking, you know, under 6 hours and 30 minutes for sure. Hopefully under 6:15, and maybe my best day with an under 6. I mean, that'd be the greatest conclusion, would be sub 6. Just as like a little side note, just finishing is enough. That's always the #1 goal, just finishing. Just crossed the half marathon at 1:44:31. That's a good workout right there. 15 miles, 7:58 pace. The only reason I'm showing these stats, an hour, 59 minutes and 40 seconds, 15 miles. The only reason I'm showing that is, you already know why. That one chick, everybody laughing on TikTok. Hey, 31 days, Atomic Iron Triathlon. Long Wednesday in the books. get to it.